Peachy Pilates. Today we're talking all outer and inner thighs, sculpting with a nice little sideline series. Do the same thing on the right and the left, stretch it out, and we'll get you on your merry way feeling good today. All you need is a mat. I'm going to start lying down on my left side so that I can work the right leg here first, but whichever way works for you. When you are side lying, you want your head, your spine, and your seat all to line up with the back half of your mat, and then reach your toes out in front of you to line up with the front half of your mat. What this is going to allow you to do is keep your hips stacked and your core engaged a little bit better. So it's giving you more balance. We're going to start lying all the way down on your side. You're going to tuck your bottom arm underneath and use it as a little pillow. If that ever doesn't feel quite right, you can also just extend your arm all the way out straight. We're going to do a couple variations with the arms here. So you'll stay lying down flat to start. Legs stacked on top of one another, obliques lifted up, belly button in towards your spine, bitty arch in the low back, try for neutral. You're going to bring your top hand right in front of you, using it for balance here on this first set of exercises. Take a big inhale to prepare. On the exhale, I'm going to hover my top leg up so it's at about hip height. I'm going to imagine that it's longer than my bottom leg as I take another inhale. And then exhale to lift it up nice and high. Inhale to lower it all the way down. Lifting and lowering here. Now your challenge on your lift and lower is to keep the length in the top side of your torso. So often people just want to kick their leg as high as they possibly can. That's actually taking the work out of the outer and inner thigh here and compromising your low back, your core. Try to keep your knee and your toe facing towards the screen here. You're going to want to turn it up towards the sky for your kick to go higher. But again, we're focusing on form. Instead of just dropping the leg down with gravity, can you think about reconnecting the inner thighs with control? So you want to bring work in both directions while you're here. Let's do 4 more of these. Breathe through it. Last one, you're going to pause with that leg once again at hip height. Imagine it's longer than the bottom one. Find that core support. Flex the foot. Sweep that foot forward. Find a little stretch in the back of your thigh or glute. You're going to point the toe and then sweep it as far back as you can here, stretching the front part of your hip. Inhale to flex, kick front. Exhale to point, sweep back. Try to keep your leg at the same level, hip height, that whole entire time. Working on balance here, be conscious of that upper body. It might be trying to rock all over the place as you move. Make your move as small as you need to stay nice and steady. Also, your hips, those might be trying to rock all over the place. Likely your top hip wants to move in the opposite direction of your leg. Gotta work hard to find that balance. We'll do 2 more sweeps of this. On the last one, you're going to hold your leg in the back position. So a full hip extension. Reach it a little longer if you can. You're going to lower that leg down, tap the toe, and then lift it up nice and high. Tap the toe and lift it up nice and high. So you're in a little split stance here, sort of like a scissor shape. You're using the bottom leg for balance, so there's work on that side as well. Lifting and lowering using the side part of your seat. Can you tune into that sensation of the seat lifting the leg instead of the foot lifting the leg? Bringing the work into your center. We're going to hold that leg up on this last one, and you're going to draw little circles back. So your circle's going to go up, back, down, and around. Try to keep that stability in your center. Again, you're drawing your circle from the hip, from the glute. If it wasn't burning already, it sure is now. Breathe for me here. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send that leg forward and relax it down. Beautiful. Chance to get a little break on that top side. we're going to come up to our forearm here. So once you're on your forearm, there's going to be a little bit of work in the shoulder to stabilize your upper body here. If you want to, at any time, drop all the way back down, totally fine. Listen to your body. I'm going to hover my leg up to that hip height. Once I'm here, I'm going to turn out my foot, clicking my heels together. I'm then going to lift, turn in my foot, click my toes together. So lift, heels click, lift, toes click. I'm finding internal and external rotation of my top hip. We do not often get internal rotation in our everyday life, so you might feel a little awkward once you're coming into that position. Breathing through it here, use control in both directions. We've got 3. Beautiful. 2. On the last one, you're going to hold those heels clicked together. I'm going to bend my top knee, sliding my heel along my bottom leg in my turnout. I'm then going to kick my leg high towards the sky and lower it straight down. Bend the knee, slide the heel, kick it up, and lower down, doing what we call a développé here. Use control in every direction. Try to keep that turnout in the top hip the entire time as you move. Keep on breathing for me. You're pressing into that forearm. 3 more of these. Nice. Find that nice opening in your hip. And then on the last one, you pause with those legs all the way together. We're going to bend the knees here so that the feet are in line with the seat. Once your feet are in line with your seat, lift them up 2 inches up off the mat. Top hand's going to come to my hip, challenge me even more. We're going to open up for clamshells here. Top knee opens, closes with control. Exhale as it opens, inhale to close. You're using the side of that glute here to open the knee. Be conscious that those hips stay stacked. If you want to use your hand to make sure that top hip stays stacked, like I'm doing here, that's a great option. Brings you into some more control. We're doing 3. We're doing 2. Hold it open on 1. Breathe for 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Close those knees. Relax it down. Gorgeous. Right glute is really talking to me right now. We're going to switch gears and come to the bottom leg. So go ahead and straighten both legs. You're going to bend your top leg and place that foot down on the mat in front of your bottom leg. We're going to lift the bottom leg up, lower it down. Lifting the bottom leg. Think about lifting from your heel here. Turning the foot out slightly. Heel towards the ceiling is going to engage your inner thigh more. Really glue that bottom inner thigh up towards that top leg, finding your support. We're here for 4. You got it. For 3. For 2. Hold it up there. Little baby circles, one direction. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Reverse directions here for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. Go ahead and relax. Amazing work. We're swinging the legs right on around and we're heading to the other side. Guess what that means? Halfway done with the workout already. Start by lying all the way down on that right side. Tucking my arm under, using it as my little pillow here, finding my alignment, toes at that front edge of the mat. Top hand for balance. Find that core. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, send that left leg up to hip height. Take another inhale. Feel it grow longer than your bottom leg. Engaging those bottom obliques. We're taking our lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Remember, you're reaching long as opposed to high. Keeping that knee and toe facing straight towards the screen. Be conscious you're not turning it out. You're using the outer and inner thigh in both directions here. Finding that work, finding that sculpt here. Breathing through it. Be conscious the top side of your torso stays nice and long. It's very easy to drop into that little crunched torso. Exhaling on the lift. Inhaling to lower with control. Remember, you're not just letting gravity collapse that leg. You're placing your movements, moving with purpose. We're doing 3 of these, 2 of these. Last one, pause with that leg at hip height. You're gonna flex this top foot here, sweep it forward, keep your low back neutral, be conscious, point that toe, sweep it back, find space in the front of your hip. Inhale, flex to kick front, exhale, point to kick back. So the breath's gonna also help you stabilize those hips here. You're moving as slow or as fast as you need to, and as small or as large as you need to. Listen to your body. You don't have to copy me exactly. You want to find that integrity of your core strength here to keep your torso totally still. Really finding that center of gravity, hips stacked, more challenging to remain balanced. We're doing 2 more reps of this. Really working that hip. Last one, pause with the leg back. You're going to lower your leg down, tap the toe into that split kick, and then lift it up. Lower down, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. You're using the side of that seat to lift. You feel it very deep in that glute, that hip. Really find the work here. You're working small glute med muscle. It fatigues very quickly. You're not the only one. You're going to hold that leg up high, and we're circling towards the back. So circle back. You're opening up your hip more by circling in this direction. You're finding the length in that leg. Reaching for the opposite side of the room. We're here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Send that leg forward. Drop it down. Give yourself a little rest. While that glute's getting its break, we're going to prop ourselves up onto our forearm here. Once you're on your forearm, you really want firm pressure all the way from the palm to the elbow. It's going to help you find length in your neck and the shoulders stay out of the ears. Top hand still in front of me for balance. If you want to challenge yourself more, you can already bring it to the hip, but I'm going to keep it in front of me until we hit those clamshells. You're going to turn out the top leg here. We're going to lift, find internal rotation, toes kiss. Lift, find external rotation, heels kiss. You want to rotate that thigh bone in your hip here. Remember, you don't internally rotate very often in your everyday life. So be conscious. It might be teeny tiny. Breathing through it. Both of your hips are different in their flexibility. This move feels different on both sides. Working here, you feel it deep in the glute. Once again, we're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, hold those heels clicked together. I'm going to bend my top knee, sliding the heel all the way up that bottom leg, unfolding my leg straight up towards the sky, and then closing that straight leg down. Bend, slide that heel. Unfold, kick, lower down with control. Développé here. You're working in every direction. You're opening up the hips so much in this turnout. You have more range of motion typically in your turnout. Be conscious of that. If you want to add on to this side, you're going to bend the knee, bring that leg in, kick it up, flex the foot as you lower it down. Point, glide up, unfold, flex to lower down. It's just going to challenge your brain a little bit, creating a pattern here for the mind. Let's do 3 more of those, 3 more opportunities to find that coordination. Breathing here. And then last one, lower down, bend both knees, feet in line with the seat. Prepping for your clamshell here. Feet can stay down or feet can hover. Bringing my top hand to my hip to make sure it stays in place. Exhale, open that top knee. Inhale, close with control. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. I'm using the side of my seat to open up my knee. I'm finding nice length in my torso, making sure my shoulders stay away from my ears. Finding that firm pressure in your forearm is just adding a little bit of upper body work to the move, because why not? Let's do 3 more here. I know you have it in you. Last 2. Hold it open on that last one. We're here for 4. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Close those knees. Relax those legs long. Switching gears. Bottom leg getting some work. Tuning into that inner thigh. Top leg's going to bend, and you're going to plant your foot down on the mat in front of your bottom leg. We're going to kick the bottom leg up, lower it down. It's your same lift and lower. Use your exhale to lift. Inhale, lowering with control. Remember, you're always controlling the movements on the way down. Try to drive with the heel. Find more inner thighs by doing so. Once you find it, you'll know what I'm talking about. We're going to draw your circle here next. Lift, hold it up. Circling one direction. Oh yeah, those inner thighs working hard with control. Reverse directions here. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Relax. Amazing. You're going to come to a sitting position here. Once you're sitting, I'm going to have you fold your left knee in like you're going to sit crisscross Indian style. Instead of sitting crisscross Indian style, I'm going to take my right shin and I'm going to bring the low part of my leg on top of my left leg. So stacking it on top of the left leg. You're going to press down with your hands, really opening up your spine here. And you're going to hinge your torso forward. Try to keep your spine as long as you can. And then when you can't any longer, you're going to round down and reach for the floor. You feel a deep stretch in both hips here, but that right piriformis, we're really getting into it. Opening the muscles. We worked lots there in that sideline series. One more breath here. Slowly make your way back to seated tall. And we're going to do the same thing with the other leg on top. So the right foot's going to fold in. We're going to pause there. Left foot's going to fold, and you're going to bring that shin on top of your right leg. You're going to press down, really opening up your hip. It's already really deep. You're going to start to lean forward until you can't keep the spine long anymore. And then round, reach for the floor. Just breathe here. Try to open up the glutes and the hips as much as you can behind you. Try to take tension out of the neck and shoulders as much as you can. 3 big breaths here. Filling up, feel the back body expand, ribcage expand. Last breath. Let it out through the mouth. Slowly roll up to sit tall. Uncross those legs and give yourselves a hand. That was amazing. Deep work there in those outer and inner thighs. I hope you feel wonderful after that. And I can't wait to see you on the mat next time at PT Pilates. Bye, guys.